Are we there yet? We are there yet. Hey. So right now, okay. And welcome back, Mahula fans and Mahula friends, to the Mahula Brothers Incorporated Studios YouTube channel. We are in the Oculus Rift right now within the Steam VR application, Steam VR interface. So, room presets. Oh, that's right, room presets. What do we have for presets? That's that. Oh, that's better. I like that. It's okay. I don't know. That doesn't feel right. That feels better. Yay. Thank you. Customize your room multi-tool. Blah, 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 blah. Tutorials in the menu. Actually, yeah. Wait a minute. There are other. You can use a button on the right hand, right and left hand to rotate. So what's this? So if I do that, that means there shouldn't be a menu here. There, the menu. Oh, cool. That's cool. That could work. That's funny as heck. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now the problem with me constantly turning around and all this stuff is the cords. So I'm gonna rotate myself. Now the funny thing is, oh, let's do this. You see the sky? The sky is a different background. So if we go into the menu here, we can change the background. Of course, I had to get the One Piece girls, but see, no background with the natural landscape. I think that's funny and cool. Simulation within a simulation. You get the ship and everything, but what if we do this? Change background. This is better. The Star Trek holodeck. I think that's more appropriate. Right there. That is a lot more appropriate. Even though looking at the door like that, that means I'm a tiny guy if the door is that huge. Look at that. I can't go over here. I can only go on the floor where it's green like that. Ooh. That is cool. Alright. Yeah! Cool. Oops. See the circle? That means that this is the center of the room. Okay. Now, Steam VR here, just like the previous video, Steam VR is your interface, Steam interface, just like the Oculus interface for the games, where that in order to get to your Steam games, you go through here. These are the current games I have. A lot of them are free. The ones I bought and paid for: Pulsar, Tabletop Simulator, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. All my friends, and yep, say hello to all my friends. Say hello to everybody. The one thing I don't like about this is how, see that? How it scrolls through. I don't like that. Actually, I don't even know what I can do here. Oh, never mind. I just figured it out. Yeah, you just grab it with the trigger. You just grab it with the trigger. So if I, no, that's orientation. That's menu. I can't do anything with them here. I guess I can only see who's in game, and it'll show me in who's in a 3D game, right? So, Disco Destruction, I think, was a free game. I'll take a look at that. So is this. A lot of videos have been here. Waltz of the Wizard. Deadly Hunter's okay. I'm not a good archer, and I guess it needs a lot of practice. Death Dojo is something that I definitely do not recommend to people. It's okay. It's a nice free game to feel like, but it's... I don't know. It's not... it doesn't feel right. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't feel right. Pulsar, I have to take a look at one more time because I started playing with it and tried to play and move around and interact in the game in VR, but something there didn't feel right either. So, and I have to play Tabletop Simulator with somebody. ObserVRorium, very nice. It's a little free game simulation. It actually is a space museum, a VR space museum. That's all it is. See? And then here you can interact and with the 3D models if you wanted to. Of course, it's not entirely accurate because see, there's nothing in the nozzle there, but everything else that's nice. Apollo Lem, Saturn V. Bring it closer. Of course, see, you have the model of the Saturn V here, right in front of us. But then you have like the life-size version there. See, I don't know if that is life-size because I thought it would be bigger, taller. I mean, from my perspective right now. And then, oh yeah. From here, you can't walk forward. Oh, you see that? The controller's like that because the sensors can't see where my right hand is.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Love that. Recordings now.
I'm gonna step off the limb.
What is that? That is. Well, Soyuz. I guess that's Russian. That's a Russian satellite, I guess. Sorry, just have to reset this because the focus is weird on my face. Moon buggy. Oh look, yeah, oh cool, they got the shadows, the controllers. That's cool. And then of course you have the International Space Station up there. See, if I'm this big and everything, the International Space Station isn't like that. Yeah, I guess that is real size because yeah, they're not, the compartments aren't supposed to be too big. Sorry, I don't understand Russian. I don't understand. I don't know how many rubles you want. Oh, look at that. There's fins. Let's check that out. Are there fins on the thing? Just because... Oh, no, that's just that. Okay, those are just those things. Those are just these things here. Okay, I thought there were fins to make it spiral or something. That is so cool. So you can do that. Bring the models in and... Oh, I didn't realize that. You can grab both triggers like this and then zoom in like that. Ew, I didn't realize that. That's cool. That is cool. We are in the International Space Station. Sorry for the little bit of vibration and jerkiness, but yeah, movement of the models like this is very sensitive to how my hands move. So, see that? I'm like a little... Okay, that's the furthest I can zoom in. Of course, it's just a 3D model. It's not going to be totally accurate. It's a small program, so... Just to show you guys, sampling a little bit of the power of VR, if you haven't seen it yet. As you can see, the controllers are my hands here. I'm grabbing the model from this perspective, from this point here. As you can see, while the background still stays firm back there. Cool. Actually, yeah, let me see the... Oh, no. Bring it in, and then... Cool. Okay, ooh, I can make it even bigger. Cool. What the tires like? So... Were the tires like that all the time? What were the wheels made of? I guess you couldn't use air, could you? You couldn't use air. Or could you? Look at that suspension. Compartments. Oh, wait. Oh. Uh-oh. Rendering problem. There's no axle here. Why is there no axle here? Incomplete. Model incomplete. Fail. Oh, look at that. That side too. They didn't render in the suspension. Fail. Now, I haven't done any research or whatever, but why does everything have to be covered in gold foil? I guess those are like... See, that's the camera. So I'm guessing it's sensitive electronics. Sorry for the mic. I'm sorry, guys. My nose is itchy. Is that for a mic? Then why isn't that covered in gold foil? Huh? And then if that's it, where's the motor? I guess that's the... Is that the electric motor for the buggy car? Hold on. So that's probably the motor too, right here. Is this motors for the wheels? The seats don't look very comfortable. I guess you get to hold on. Hold on! Alright, cool. Oh, hold on. Oops. Okay. Let's check this out. Can you see what's on the panel? There's a heading. So, I guess it goes by the polar regions of the moon? The poles of the moon? Steering. What does it say? It's a little blurred in my, I gotta wipe my lenses off. We have power, we have steering, we have drive power. Drive enable per tire, per wheel. That's cool. Power per wheel. Awesome, that's what I would expect for a moon buggy. Gyro torquing. That is cool. Even though it's just an image of the panel, that's cool. So you have whatever that is, Lego part. And then camera. If that's a camera, then what is that? I don't know. I am not a space geek or a space nerd. Well, I'm a sci-fi geek and nerd. But I am not like Vintage Space or Scott Manley. Shout out to Vintage Space and Scott Manley. Yeah, I just watched Vintage Space put together her Saturn V Lego model. Took her how many hours? That was cool. Okay, so this is it. Now, gonna go back into menu, which is the Y button. No, it's not. There we go. Sorry for the lack of music, but of course for a free, small simulation program, yeah, doesn't come with music. At least you had the official space recordings. The black box? I don't know if you want to call it. They're not black box, but the official recordings, that was cool. And we are back. So, in the feature recordings, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these games. I'm not gonna record Pulsar until I get used to it or get the settings that I want, because unfortunately I don't like how VR works in Pulsar. Waltz of the Wizard's cool. It's a cool simulation. There doesn't seem to be much of a story or anything in there, any kind of point. It's just a mini sandbox playhouse type of deal. Tabletop simulator is, I'll have to get used to that. All right. So, what time is it? Oh, and at the same time, if you wanted to know, the current time right now is 8:07 a.m. 8:07 a.m. Oh yeah, you get to put props in. Cool. Oh, it didn't keep my holodeck program background. Oh, whatever. Say hello to my friends in the Mahula fam. All right, thank you. Thanks a lot, guys, for your, for spending time with me. Thanks a lot for your love and support. Thank you for everything. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Thank you for spending time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your love and support. We ask for your continued love and support by giving us those clicks, liking, favoriting, sharing. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know. Ew. That's okay. Oh, one thing I got to show off before I leave. Environments. Since we're here about the Steam VR and stuff. First off, 12th Doctor. Tardis here! Okay, my coworker Missy. I'm sorry, Missy. My coworker Missy from the bar. I'm sorry that, yeah. Oh, but the thing is, you can't. You can't move the monitors or anything. So you can. So your trigger, you can change your trigger emotes. Trigger emotes. There you go. Go there, young man. Go west. I want to go there. That is, oh, wait. Look at that. That is cool. That is cool. Do not lean on the virtual railing. Okay. Now, another thing you guys might like. Oh, no. You have mini games. That's background. Environments. Oh, whoa. Sorry for the music. Okay, that was a little bit disorienting. Last time I was in the red zone. So, see, Cannon Wars. Choose a side, teleporting to the right or left. Use the cannon to destroy the other team's treasures. The first team to destroy all their opponent's treasures wins. Where's the info thing? There's an info thing? Oh, there it is. You are joining the blue team. Press the directional button to choose the direction you want the cannon to rotate. Yeah. Well, if we had another person here, which I do have another person, but I don't know where he is. So. Oh, that's down. Do that. Yeah, baby. Okay, that's out of sensor range, unfortunately. Dun, 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 dun. That's cool. So that means that the red lost one treasure chest. Look at that. That is awesome. Cool, huh? That's that environment. We get all these other things, but a lot of them don't do anything. Peanut Gallery is kind of weird. Jam session haven't done yet, but yep. That's it. Now I can go home. Now I can do this. Go back into the center of the room before I hit something. Thanks a lot, guys, for your love and support. We ask for your continued love and support by giving us those clicks, liking, favoriting, sharing. If this is your first time to the Mahula Bros Incorporated YouTube channel and here at the Mahula Bros Incorporated Studios, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can continue to receive Mahula Madness in your inbox. Stay thirsty, keep frosty. We ask the powers that be to keep you safe out there in the real world, while we take risks for you in these virtual reality worlds so that you and your wallets don't have to. Thanks a lot. These are all the other backgrounds. Oh yeah, these are all the other rooms you can do. Cool. Now, like I said before, I gotta go and take the headset off, go to the computer, and physically end the recording.